So I was driving, but the road is backed up. Traffic looks like it's backed up like crazy. So I'm switching to letting Maxime drive because he knows the roads better. We got 30 minutes to get to the airport. I think we'll make it. Come over and say hi. What are we doing right now?
We're getting ready to go to the States.
All right. And you know why we're going to the States?
Because we're going to the campus!
We had planned to go back to the States this summer. It feels like we just got back here. We've been back here for 4 months, taught my class this semester, got everything wrapped up. The seminary is slowing down a little bit, so it's a good time for us to slip out. We're slipping out for 2 reasons. It did? Do you see it?
Yeah, it's over there.
Really? I'll tell you about them after. The past 4 months in Haiti has by far been the most difficult of any period of time that we've ever spent in Haiti. Yes. Doesn't change anything, still in the game. It just means like, man, we're tired and need a little bit of rest.
Yes.
It's so hot. Once the plane gets up in the air, it'll cool off pretty quick.
Good.
Should be up in the air pretty soon. What one word would you use to sum up the past month?
I don't even have a word.
Is this thing working? Looks like I have something on the lens. I don't think you're supposed to use your t-shirt to wipe these lenses. Oops. I haven't turned this camera on in like a month. My goodness, have things changed in our life over the past month since the last time we uploaded here on YouTube. I need to bring you up to speed. First of all, we're in New Hampshire. Look at this. This is just gorgeous. We haven't had a New Hampshire summer in probably, I don't know how long, but it's beautiful up here. But I need to bring you up to speed, let you know why we're up here, what's going on in our life. There are some big changes coming. Some of it I can't talk about yet. Now, if you're one of our supporters, you already know what I'm talking about. But we have some things that are going to be happening here in New Hampshire this summer that we could really use your prayers on. So I want to bring you up to speed on that. But first of all, why are we even here in New Hampshire? Haiti's a war zone right now. It's been a war zone for the past 4 years. This is a crisis that is not going away. And so last year when we were here in the States, we had already said, okay, let's take some time, summer 2022. Let's spend some time in the States, decompress a little bit, take advantage of electricity and good internet, and get some forward motion on some of those projects that we can't ever make any progress on down in Haiti. And so that was the initial thinking. That's the first reason why we're here. But there's something else going on this summer that we need to bring you up to speed for, something that we really need your prayers about. We're about to walk through something that probably is harder than anything we've ever done.
So the other reason why we're here for this summer is so that I could get my preventative surgery done. I do not have cancer, thankfully, but I am BRCA1 positive, and my risks for getting breast cancer are pretty high. They're in like the 90 percentile. So Luke and I have been researching and praying for the last 5 years, and I've been getting scans done, and so we finally come to the point where we are going to take the next step in this process. And so on July 27th, I will be getting a double mastectomy and a partial hysterectomy, where I will be getting my ovaries and my fallopian tubes taken out. So that is the other reason why we're here.
That's a lot.
It's great. It's going to be totally great. Totally fine.
This will be the point of the video where I put that meme on the screen where it's like, this is fine. And then the guy with the coffee cup.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you know you're BRCA1 positive? Why did you get tested?
12 years ago, my mother got diagnosed with breast cancer, and I was able to go through that with her. And while doing that, we learned that she was BRCA1 positive and that it's genetic. I had mentioned that to my doctor during one of my wellness exams. It was actually our wellness exam right before we came to Haiti. She encouraged me to go and get genetic testing done. And we weren't even on the ground in Haiti for 2 weeks when we got the phone call saying I was positive. And so between that, and I have a pretty extensive family history. My mom got breast cancer 12 years ago. She was in remission, but then it came back, and eventually she had a brain tumor, which eventually killed her. And her 2 sisters suffered from cancer as well.
And they both passed away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because of all this, that is what increases my risk even more.
So after these surgeries, you will be at what percent?
So for 0 for ovarian.
It's less than 1.
Yes, and for breast cancer, it's like 0.00006. It's so small, small. I'm most nervous about the recovery. I don't do well being down for the count, and this is like I'm gonna be like a T-Rex. I can't even move my arms. I can't push. I can't pull anything. I can't lift anything. So the first 2 weeks, I'm just pretty much just going to be existing. So that's going to be really difficult for me. The other thing is, surgical menopause. That I'm really not looking forward to. The hardest part is I feel like I can prepare for a mastectomy. I can get things, I have tools, I can do things, I kind of know what to prepare for because that's kind of straightforward. But every woman's body responds to menopause differently, and I don't even get the normal, like, we're gonna gradually go into this. There's like premenopause and postmenopause. I'm just cut and dry menopause.
If people say, how can I pray for Becca? What are you going to say?
I would probably say pray for my sweet husband first. Luke's in charge of keeping the kids alive, and also me. Someone's going to take care of me, and I am not a good patient. I'm going to try really hard. A non-complicated recovery, and that God would provide in every avenue that we need him to. And yeah.
So, and we're here at my parents' house. I mean, we've got some support here with my parents. We've got a lot of friends in the area, a lot of people. This is probably one of the best places for us to do this, and so we're gonna need a lot of support going through this. Anyway, that's it for this video. Should I be vlogging these surgeries?
Yeah, for sure. You guys want to see what I look like on anesthesia? I'm like, everyone wants to see that.
We'll see. I think maybe we'll show some of it. I don't know.
Yes, it's all educational.
Yeah. So I think we probably will bring you along on this. I want to have you walk through this with us. But we love you guys. Sorry it took so long to get a video uploaded. Hopefully we'll get back to a more regular schedule. Until then, we'll see you in the next one.